Hello again, I am Blunty. So, the Nintendo Switch, it's pretty great, but it has a plastic screen panel, and as I discovered almost immediately after launch, to my great dismay, it is super easy to scratch. And despite what some Reddit spazdards tried to flood my comment sections with, I did not.
He just scratched it deliberately for views.
Yeah, nah, I look after my shit, and besides, my Switch videos were picking up views just fine, thank you very much. Anyway, the scratch was minor, and not where the image was actually displayed, so I coped with it. I didn't cry too much. I slapped on an inexpensive Big Ben brand screen protector on it the very next day. It's just a basic film one. Application was super easy, I got no dust or bubbles and stuff, nailed it first try, hooray, and I've been living with it for about a month now. It's fine, damn good for the $10 I paid for it anyway. Nice and clear, thin, unobtrusive. The only thing I don't like about it was it picks up fingerprints ridiculously easy. And it was a bit of a pain in the ass to clean, it kind of just smudged. And once on, you could hardly even tell it was there at all. It even helped hide those little scratches I got on there, which was nice. I could pretend like it never happened. But now, Orzly, a brand that should be familiar to most Switch owners by now, as they've got a big wide range of various accessories for the Nintendo Switch, have sent me their premium tempered glass screen protectors to check out. With hardness rated at 8 to 9H, for context, regular window glass I think is usually about 5, correct me if I'm wrong. It also has an oleophobic coating, basically making it less of a fingerprint magnet and making it easier to clean fingerprints from it. It's also claimed as shatterproof, which can't possibly be true because it's made of glass, and glass, one of the defining characteristics is it shatters, but we'll get to that. Inside the packet, you'll get 2 tempered glass protectors, very useful if you manage to completely balk up your first installation attempt, or if you nail it first time, you've got a spare. Now, it's hard to demonstrate this on camera, but while it's very thin, it's also quite noticeably thicker than the film type protector that I had on there. But as far as tempered glass protectors go, it is on the thin side. You'll also get some stickers for picking off any stubborn flecks of dust from the screen before application so they don't get trapped underneath and make little bubbles that just annoy you forever and a day. Alcohol wipes for pre-installation cleaning, and the usual microfiber cloth and little nub of plastic to help you squeeze out any air bubbles during installation. The actual installation process is pretty straightforward, involving usual cleaning and preparation of the surface and careful laying down of the sheet. It is a bit more tricky than applying the film type ones, which, thanks to being far more flexible of course, is easier to kind of roll on, thus avoiding bubbles and the like. And it actually took me a couple of tries to get a nice perfect install on this one, but once on, it looks fantastic. It's extremely clear, and again, it is thicker than the film type, so you can easily feel the edge of it if you run your finger over the corners of the screen. In normal use, you do quickly forget that it's there at all, as you should. The oleophobic coating works well too. It seems much less susceptible to picking up fingerprints. I mean, it's not magic, of course, so they will still collect over time, but the coating also makes them far easier to just wipe off without a ton of smudging and smearing and crap. As for how tough it is, well, it's glass, so again, it's not shatterproof like they say it is. But the idea here is that this thing absorbs the energy of an impact, not your Switch's own screen panel. I think, perhaps, what they mean when they claim it is shatterproof is that when it shatters, it doesn't explode tiny shards of glass into your face and genitals. It is, however, extremely resistant to scratching, like wildly crazy resistant to scratching, even from my friggin' knife. So yeah, outside of knives, the regular items your Switch is more likely to come into contact with on a daily basis are pretty unlikely to scratch up your brand new screen protector now. Milder impact resistance is pretty good too, even when concentrated to the point of my knife. For some contrast and comparison, here is the film screen protector that I removed earlier. While it has done a fine job of protecting my Switch from Nintendo's own dock, obviously it's still pretty susceptible to damage. Very easily susceptible to damage, actually. But then, it's still better to have this take the hit than the Switch's own screen, so that's okay, that's fine. Taps from the pointy end are kind of devastating, though. Even light pressure kind of scribbling results in damage that would require replacing the screen protector entirely. So yeah, the Orzly Premium Tempered Glass Screen Protector for the Nintendo Switch, well, it's about 3 times the cost of the little cheapo film one I had, but you know what? It's quite a lot more than 3 times tougher. Well worth investing in as far as I'm concerned. Thanks for watching, I am Blunty, and I'll catch you next time.